Hello folks, I'm back out in the garage again today. It's about 40 degrees today, so I thought I'd get out here with the water and the Rustoleum Rust conditioning tool and juice there and see if we can get more of this rust off. I'm going to use my wire wheel it's a little cone style wire wheel on a drill and put the stuff on there and then agitate it some and see if that assists any at all in getting the rust down. And I'll bring you in and let you see what I'm doing. I'll probably hyperlapse some of it, a good bit of it, so that you don't have to sit there and watch all that, 45 minutes or so of basically standstill foot or just working footage. Don't want to keep you that long, but I'll get to work and we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're going to take it back off again. I should probably be wearing gloves with this stuff. I have to put my hands in more stuff, I guess. I just want to let you guys know, if you have this grand illusion of that stuff taking rust off completely without damaging the metal, and just spray it on and wash it off, that it's all going to be honky-dory and good and gone, it ain't going to happen. Not if it's anything like this was. Maybe some light surface rust, very light, like being out in the weather for a couple of weeks and it got rusty, and now you want to go ahead and put that stuff on it. It'd probably wipe right off. But I'll tell you this, there's nothing that's going to substitute for hard work and taking it off that way. The surface conditioning tool, which I was very pleased with the way it worked, it's also not a quick fix. Not for something like this. It just can't get down in there without creating a lot of heat in the panel. You can see from me going across here how thin this panel is. If you create heat, it causes the panel to warp, and you're going to have more trouble trying to get the panel straight than if you didn't do anything at all. So there is no quick fix for this. It's just the old school way of having to work at it and take your time and get it off. I mean, that's all you can do. There's no quick fix that I know of, other than sandblasting. And again, sandblasting can really wreak havoc, especially on this thin type material that these cars are made out of nowadays. Even though this one is a 35-year-old truck, as you see, this hood panel is pretty thin. I don't think it's because of the rust. I think it's because it's how they're made. The cars back in the 50s and 40s, you can sandblast those. You can dip them in acid. You can do all kinds of things and still end up having a lot of material left, but to work with. But not these newer ones. These newer ones just weren't built to last for 50, 60, 70 years. That's my take on that. So I'm going to rinse this off, and then I'll bring you in and show you what it looks like. I'm pretty sure this panel here has gotten better, or this part of the panel has gotten better. This part of the panel here, from about here down, might actually be good enough to run the surface conditioning tool over it and shine it right up. We'll have to see, but still a lot more work to do. Okay, I'm going to bring you in and show you what I've got so far. The previously untreated side does look better. This side is ready for the surface conditioning tool, in my opinion, and I think that it would shine it up quite nice. I'll bring it in and show you. Here's the untreated side. It does look a lot better. The wire brush is making a difference, and I think maybe one or two more treatments and I might actually have it down. I could dry it off and see if I can use the surface conditioning tool over there to bring this one to this side's shape. This stuff here, I'll bring you in close. It's just spall pitting. That's all there is. Some of the heavier areas, like right in here, I mean, it's really not that heavy. You can't feel it. That one a little bit, but that reconditioning tool I think might actually pull that off. Same with this stuff here. But this over here is still pretty rough. This looks like the same as that side did before I did the experiment with the saran wrap between bare metal and rust. It's just a completely different feeling. So I might go ahead and dry this off. Need to do that anyway so that it doesn't flash rust. Dry this off and then try that surface conditioning tool and see what kind of difference the whole treatment portion of this video makes. Okay, folks, I'm going to bring you in and show you what the surface conditioning tool did. I'm partially happy with the results, especially on the one side. The other side looks a lot better, but it's still not where I want it to be. I'll bring you in. I tried to get some extra lighting here to hopefully kind of show you a little better. I don't know if that's going to work so well, but we'll see. Okay, here's the side that wasn't treated before, just today. It looks better than it did with just the surface conditioning tool, but I spent quite a bit of time there. Then the other side looks a lot better. This to me is a paintable surface. I don't feel anything other than the marks that the surface conditioning tool left, which should be able to be covered up with a good high build primer. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about this side too, but it just needs more work. It needs more of the rust dissolver, and I do think that the rust dissolver along with the wire brush seems to be making a difference. So maybe hopefully next time you see this hood, it'll be nice and shiny, or maybe even in primer. I'll be out here tomorrow working on it a little bit more. I'm thinking it's supposed to be even warmer tomorrow, but rainy, which means my roof might be leaking down on the truck. I found all kinds of water on the truck when I came out here earlier. But anyway, that little bit of rust will come right off, that surface rust from rain. But I do worry about getting the whole thing in some primer here pretty soon. So that's my journey so far. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you would, do me a favor, like and subscribe. I sure would. For any suggestions, be more than happy to hear them. And please put some comments down in the comments section. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir, ma'am.